What's up, dickheads? With the PTS notes that came out the other day and everybody all up in arms about the potential nerf to the Eagle Bear, I thought I would take the time to show some stats between the PvE and PvP community. I know they interact to an extent, but there has been an outcry like the which I've never really seen before with this potential nerf. Um, I personally don't think it needed a damage nerf. It needed tenacity, in my opinion, looked at. That talent is extremely strong. You can kill people with the eagle, but when that talent's going, it gets difficult. I will also say that anytime I stepped into the dark zone or into conflict, it is extremely irritating fighting a gun and not the agent. The gun has made more PvE players think that they are PvP players than any other weapon or gun or gear or anything that I've seen before. So, with that out of the way, let's get into these numbers. Now, as you can see, only 48% of people that played this game has even reached level 30. Now, in comparison to Division 1, that number's up from 31%. If you have any questions about where these numbers sit, all you got to do is go look at your trophies, and they'll give you it'll show you the numbers right there. Okay, so 48%. We're down 52% from even completing the grind to level 30. So our starting point for PvE and PvP is 48%. Now, only 8.6% of those people has completed all story missions on hard difficulty or above. 8%, 8.6%. Where are you grinding? What exactly are you doing? 8.6%. Only 3.7% has completed one suit of cards from the open world bosses. Not all of them. Not all 4 of them. Just one suit. I understand this can be a little cumbersome at times. You're having to run around the open world. You either fall across them by happenstance, or you can farm them kind of every 30 minutes in particular areas. But only 3.7% has completed one suit. Now on to the good stuff, and this has actually gone up 0.1% since the last time I looked at it. But 3.3% has even completed the raid. PvE, okay, all of this is PvE. 3.3%. And out of those 3.3%, how many has actually had the gun drop for them or had the gun given to them? What would you, more than half, right? The only reason that everybody says that they play the raid is for the gun, but I kind of call BS on that too, because a lot of the people that still play the raid have the gun. So I don't understand that argument. Now on to PvP. Only 2% has killed a rogue agent in all 3 of the dark zones. 2%. So where are the PvP players? Are they in conflict? The people that, as soon as they get this gun, where do they go? straight to conflict, straight to the dark zone. So 2% of people are actually PvPing. Where's the rest of the community? Where are the PvPers? And then only 1.5% has actually hijacked an extraction in the ODZ. 1.5%. Okay, after looking at all these numbers, I'm not exactly sure where all of this outcry for everything is coming from. There's the game is catered for PvE players, and even those guys aren't really playing too much. And we can't even get people in the dark zone to PvP. Now let's keep in mind these numbers are for the PS4. I don't know the numbers on PC or Xbox. But as far as PS4 owners, that's what we're looking at. And as you can see, when you cater to the PvE community who cried and cried about the first one, it's not even showing up to play the second one. And they can't even be bothered or persuaded to PvP in the slightest. Now the thing is with the PvP community, is we will grind to get the gear that we need to PvP, and that's it. We play the content to get what we need. And that's where the difference lies, is we'll play both, but the PvE community will only pretty much play one. That's why you see the numbers for PvE higher than the PvP. But then you see this outcry on the damn eagle. That gun should be available to everyone, period. Now, before everybody starts coming at me with, I worked so hard to get that gun, and now they're potentially nerfing it, or it should be locked behind the hardest content and everything. Let me ask you a question. What's harder? The content in the raid, or finding 8 players to play the raid? Finding 8 players that know what to do, or even finding 8 players with 6 different loadouts for each different phase of that. Now, if you get into a group that knows what they're doing, they can clear it 15, 20, 30 minutes, which is a lot faster than what I'm capable of soloing a heroic mission. So which is harder? Which is harder? With the raid, you have checkpoints. You can kill Boomer and then come back tomorrow and pick it up from there. If I die at any point in a heroic mission other than the very end, I have to restart the mission all over again. So, what's difficult about the raid? The actual content, or finding enough people that know what they're doing to do it? Now, again, I don't really think it needed a nerf. I just think it needed to be available to everyone. But those are the numbers that we're looking at right now. I'm surprised. I really am, that the numbers are that low. I thought they were higher than that. I really did. But I'm not going to make this video too long here. We've got State of the Game coming up and everything, and I'm eagerly awaiting to see what exactly they have to say after the patch notes and the changes that they're looking at implementing, and the nerfs to a bunch of stuff. But that's my time today, fellas. If you've enjoyed, appreciate it. Until the next time, fuck off.